Hello Sunshines and welcome to Demos with deVa. Today we're taking a look at Amarantus by UB4Q. Journey across the country to take down a tyrant. Befriend, betray, woo, or wingman your party members. Decide what kind of man you want to be. And maybe, just maybe, make it out of this one alive. Check out the link in the description below to play the demo for free. If you want to see me play more demos, drop a like and a follow, and let me know in the comments what you want to see me play. Now, without further ado, let's get started. I promised myself I could watch Owl House if I recorded this and edited it all in the same night. Let's go! Amarantus is a visual novel. Would you like some tips about playing visual novels? Thanks, I'm good to go. I think I've got this down. Maybe. Great! Amarantus will automatically save the game each time you quit or return to the main menu. Use continue to resume where you left off. Ooh. Okay. Enable sound effects. Gunshot sound effect caption will look like, oh, okay. Oh, sound effect captions. Interruptions enabled. Text will sometimes be cut off partway through the line. Okay. Begin. I should probably change the volume of the music, but I didn't do that. I was so excited to get this started because I really want to play I really want to watch Owl House. So listen. Oh, this music is great. Hold on. Menu. Settings. Visual. Audio. Master volume. Music. I still want you guys to hear it. Sound effects volume. UI volume. Accessibility. Self-voicing volume drops. What does that mean? Self-voicing off. What is self-voicing? I don't. Text-to-speech, clipboard. Okay. Clipboard debug. Open dyslexic. Choice is always visible. Let's go. Okay. I could be your friend if you'd like me to be. If I was... No. That is not at all what I want. Eric! You have to go, boy. Dad, what's... They're at the door. Oh, arguing grows loud. Okay. Was that the front door? Melissa pulls me to my feet. Come on, boy. Don't look at me like that. I've got your things. You packed... How'd she... You had a bag ready for me? They're trying to get you away. They found us? But you always said we're not ready. What about you two? Quiet. You have to hide, Eric. The Belgrads will take you in. They'll have to if you beg for sanctuary. But you can't tell Marielle what's going on. Promise me. Stop asking questions. Dang. Is that Mom? All we've ever tried to do was keep you alive, Eric. Don't risk that for us now. Look, son. Just wait. Wait, all right? We'll sort this out and come for you. Dad, go! He drives through the window. Okay. Oh, I need to get to Muriel. I need to see what's going on. Do what your dad says, man. I need to get to Muriel. Make sure she's safe. So they've finally been caught. Mel and Tari were always so sure they'd get away with it, but you can't go around talking like that forever. The Lord had to nab them eventually. I sleep slow, keep slow, cautious, and hidden in the shadows. No one here. The soldiers must have started with us. Smart plan. Pick up the people who talk the loudest first. Then they have to point you in the right direction. There's an enormous pine tree overhanging Muriel's rooms. Muriel! I seem to recall you had... Oh, no. Did Marius send you? Has something happened? Something's happened to me. I'm sure Marius is fine. Oh, he always is. But whatever it is, let me in, please. They're looking for me, and I don't want them finding me my crumpled body in the garden in the morning. What is it, Eric? What is this, Eric? Did Marius get all these questions? Don't you just let him in? When it's my brother, there's distinctly less chance of an anguished runaway making a midnight confession of love or such. And anyone else in this street doesn't tend to try to get in, Eric, darling. The Lord's finally cottoned onto us. He never. Soldiers came to the house, tried to take us away. Mal bundled me out the window. I waved the bag to illustrate. He said I had to head to you to beg sanctuary. Tari was holding off the soldiers. I don't know what happened to them. We have to do something. They knew this was coming. I think they had a plan. They won't give up on anyone else. The soldiers can't come for your parents without serious evidence. But what will happen to them? Nothing. Nothing that'll get better if you're involved. Eric said all you have to do is hide me, okay? They'll deny all accusations. Play dumb and come get me after. What if I refuse to go back? If it's not safe with them anymore, maybe now I'll be allowed to get out. Maybe I can stay with Marius. Maybe I can finally go. Please, Marielle. I've been tossed out of bed, pushed out of a window, and then crept through the entire village to get to you. I can't stay up here much longer. Can you go in Marius's old room overnight? They'll find me. And I suppose it'd be too obvious that we were hiding you. We could always toss out some hay in the stable roof. Well, you could. Climb down and I'll meet you there. This place is bigger than my house. Hey. And good evening to you as well. Here, up this ladder, but first... The hay down here will be fresher. That bale there, and maybe the top layer from this one. And can you carry just one more? She doesn't offer a helping hand, just running commentary. I scraped together a decent nest in the rafters. Are you going back to bed? Are you safe? Safe as I think I'll get. And I need to sleep. Well then. I'll reach out to some contacts. I'm going to sleep. Yes, I did deduce that. Oh, Jesus. That scared me. Eric? Maris? You sleep in the stables? Not every night. Only when I'm... they're hunting you down too? The soldiers. What did you do? It's just the usual crowd. Made some dumb mistakes. Does Mara know you're here? She put me here. Does she know you're in here? Hope not. I thought you weren't allowed anywhere near the property anymore. Eric, buddy, friendo, lay off. I just want some dang sleep, okay? Jeez, bud. That's your hay pile? Look, get up. Let a master show you how it's done. We can do us a pile of hay over here. See, right on top of the rafters, less creaky. Another over there. Or we could just make one real big pile, right? You should take it slow tonight. I'll stay over here. Right. For the best. See you in the morn, Rico. He'll be gone by morning. He always is. That legitimately scared me. It's just like nothing is happening, and suddenly, motherfuck! There are voices coming from outside the stables. Sounds like a crowd with horses. Marius is gone. My bag, my sword is just within reach. I dive into the hay, fastening my hand around the hilt of the sword. They're looking for you, Eric. Malantari. Gone. Taken and... Your place has been torched to the ground. I'm sorry, Eric. No, it's okay. It's fine. I always figured it was coming. They'll be fine. They wouldn't let themselves be taken if they weren't going to be fine. But they never did anything. They left, right? And they talked about it non-stop, didn't they? The war ending, someone needing to stop the Lord. This never-ending tyranny. You can't run away and then talk like that forever. Eventually you have to act. Yes, but they weren't going to act, were they? They didn't have plans, they just liked to talk. We all have plans. All he wanted you to do was stay safe and wait for them to come and get me. They're not coming. They never did anything. They can't get into too much trouble. They'll be let go eventually and everything will just go back to being normal. My house. When they realize it was a mistake, I'm sure they'll make up for it. For now, it's fine, though. I insisted I hadn't heard from you in a few days. They can search all they want, but they can't come in here. Maman and Pari would never approve it. I can't stay here forever. How about until tonight, all right? At least, I'll find my brother and we can talk. Okay. Don't forget about me. Never, darling. Right. gonna have another run-in with Marius. There he is. Hello? Princess Leia? Out you come, Eric. Let me introduce you to the Major. I offer a hand to the mercenary. She takes it with a cautious but powerful grip. Mercenary, ex-soldier in the 15th Battalion of His Lordship's Army. My loyalty and my life are pledged to the service of Mariel Bellegarde. If you won't stay here, where it's safe, you're not going out there all alone. I pledge my command to secondly to Eric Terriuson. That's definitely a rifle slung across her shoulder. Just the Major? Major is fine. We're not going to be run down by people trying to reclaim the rifle, are we? Honorable discharge. And for your old friends? Marius sounds the same as usual, but the twitches are new. You doing okay? No. Holding up. Mira says you're leaving town. Don't have much choice. Right, your place, I heard. She said I'm coming? Did she? What she said was, Eric needs to leave. Well, if you want to come, I won't say no. We're going to the capital. The capital? Okay, sure, wherever. But I have a condition. I'm only coming if I get to bring someone. Are we just taking a whole party? You, what? There's this girl I know. You haven't met her, but I think it'd work real well. She's useful and powerful and really intimidating, which can't not be useful. And she could really use something like this, just as bad as you. Things aren't going great for her these days. Also, I've really been looking for an opportunity to talk to her. Can't this just be a family affair? We're going out because it's something Eric needs, right? I know someone who needs it just as bad. I can't deny it to her. As long as you know what you're in for. I assure you, I'm making a completely informed decision. It shouldn't take me too long to find her. I'll be right back. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. Eric, please tell me you want to go to the capital because you think it's a delightful holiday destination and you've always wanted to see the Lord's gardens or something. Because that would be a better plan than the plan I suspect you are about to tell me. Pretend I'm Marius. Then there's no point passing judgment because I'm going to do whatever I want anyway, right? There is no need. Fine. Say your piece. All my life, Malantari have been telling me that somebody needs to do something, that the war's got to end, that Kadat needs to be stopped. We all say things like that. Do we all mean it? Of course not. It's not really any of our business. It would be lovely, of course, but what can we do? Someone must be worried about what we can do if they're coming here, taking Mal and Tari, looking for me. So I'm going to the capital. Why? What are you expecting to get out of this? Do you think you're going to change his mind over dinner? Not entirely what I'm envisioning. Do you have to be special, Eric? People get taken every day. You're alive. Go out there, stick with Marius, go underground, anything. Stay safe like they said. Why are you so determined to do something? I'm not safe. This is my chance to attack. I'm scared for all of us. I think I'm going to do this one. Every time things start to look halfway acceptable, they get worse. We can't even talk about him anymore without houses being stormed and people killed in their beds. I'm not convinced. I was so afraid last night. What was going to happen to you, to Marius, to everyone? Eric. People are starving on the streets. People are dying on the battlefield, and none of this is going anywhere. Somebody has to do something. And if nobody will be that somebody, I will. What exactly might your something be? People try to face him down all the time, don't they? I have heard that close up, he's just a mass of scars and stitching from all the assassination attempts. So what's happened to all of them? I think they're usually hanged. Sometimes he kills them in single combat. But you... what? Hi. And you are? This is Rianne Allister. She's pretty well known in my area. Prolific. He's doing his thing. Draws himself up taller, back to his old posture, head straight like Mariel's, feet planted on the ground. I've made you live in the shitty part of town, but socially, you're nowhere near us. This is the treacherous Eric Terrison that was informing you of earlier. He's not trying to be rude. His finger runs up and down his shirt as if itching to button it up, tug at his cuffs and straighten a tie. He's organizing this? Marielle's eyes are fixed on Marius's shirt cuffs too, or maybe on the buttons. Organizing is a pre-agreed definition of the term. He's the one who wants to go, yes. I didn't even know old Marius was still around. I told you, I don't give a shit. It's not a holiday. We're taking on Kadat. We're what? Oh. That's why you want me to come along? Marius wants you. Marius makes some very carefully chosen gestures at me, his back turned so she can't see. Why do you want to come? If you're taking down Kadat. Because I like getting out. I want newness. I like blood spilled. Because I want teeth sinking into flesh and tearing. Oh. And do you have anything practical to offer? Look, trust me, we're all terrified of Rayanne. She'd be an asset on anyone's side. Can you fight? Oh, yeah. I feel like the Major should be weighing in here, but she seems disconnected from the entire conversation. Rayanne sees where my eyes go. Not like that. We're offering you a valuable opportunity here to diversify the talents of your party members. Oh dear. It's quite sweet, really, if it wasn't so transparent. And Rayanne seems thoroughly unaffected. At the same time, there's no denying sparks in Marielle's eyes every single time Marius pauses in the middle of a sentence, deliberates and then enunciates each word so purposefully. Can't hurt to give it a go. Lord, where's your commitment? How do you get anything done? She can come if it's what he wants. It's very much is indeed. Now, we've got that sorted. Can we jump back? I think I missed something. Why have we turned into revolting peasants? We've always been revolting peasants. Why have we turned into revolting peasants who do things? Because someone has to. Why can't it be us? Because Eric needs us. Not to mention your friend. Okay, fair enough. We're leaving tomorrow. And you want us to go straight to the capital? Unless you know any good midway stops. Why not start with somewhere closer to home? We can make it to the forest in a day. What's in there? Haven't you heard? Those soldiers with your parents, I assume they're going to the capital. But when they left town, they were headed a long way around. So I made some inquiries. For the past few years, people who go into the forest and anything they go in with don't tend to come out. Maman said Even our deliveries go around. Is it dark and spooky? We marched around the forest. They said the trees were too close to go through. As whispers spread, people began to avoid it, but no one seems to know exactly what's in there. Here's the key. When it started happening, it was only a military getting waylaid. Supplies, people. So whatever it is, it might be working against the Lord. So, if we start there, that should be your best chance to starting something. Right. Get to the forest, see what we can find. From there to the city, and then a ship to the capital. That's it. Okay. Wait. I've got nothing else to be doing. I assume no one's watching out for you? I look pointed at Rianne and she just laughs. But what will you two tell your parents? They love me. They love us, yes. It's what I'm relying on. Wait, are you making an excuse for us, or are you blaming me? A little of both. I already told them that you need to get out, and they know about the Major. We've been talking about it for long enough already. Don't you think it's time? Isn't this what you've been holding out for all along? Fine. Just don't... Fine. This is gonna be tough. There's things I need to sort out before we go. Gotta get everything running. Right, it's tomorrow morning. What sort of stuff does she need to sort out? You sure about that one, mate? Yes. I get the very strong impression for a moment that Muriel is considered saying something quite cruel until she thinks better of it. I'm almost impressed that she has that in her. I'll see ya. Like a puppy. And I had just been impressed by her restraint. Come on, are you happy having her with us? We can leave one or both of you behind. I'm a little concerned she may try to kill all of us in our beds. Yes, but we do have the Major. No one will be killed in their bed. Very good. Now, can you come along? We have arrangements to make. Patron. Wait. How long have you been doing this? 7, 8 years? I guess the fact that you've survived for so long is a good sign. Your friend thought I was worth paying. That's all you need, even though the decisions we're making are almost inevitably going to result in what could very possibly be our death. So does war. I suppose you made it through enough of that. What do you want? How do you feel about the mission? How do you feel about this mission? I fought for your country against Akhelau 2 years. I fought alongside Akhelau for 3 years. I will fight your Kadat with you while your friend will pay. What are they like? Akhelers? Not so different. If you decide it doesn't bother you, very different if it does. I'll take it. For now, at least. So how far does the demo go? The village is all filled up with soldiers, but they're not hard to avoid. Before I met Muriel, I was constantly running around the back streets. Must have woken up before everyone else. I never really looked at the memorial here. The stone pillar bears the names of the locals who have died in the war. There must be one of these in every town in Richard. I'm guessing ours hasn't been updated in a very long time. All the names still fit. There it is. Script up the top reading, "Those we lost in the Sai Wars, back in the Sai era under the reign of Lord Adair, Vibaxe Bernard, Barnett, Cadot's War, the Z War, doesn't get memorials. Heroic young people don't march off valiantly. We're dragged kicking and screaming. No Terrasons listed, of course. I can't find any honorises or Rajals either. Tari and Maul's families weren't from around here. There are a few Belgards, no Alistors or Abaroas. Someone scratched and in a jagged X near the bottom. Beneath it, blunt blades have carved more names into the stone. None of our names are on there, I hope. How would that make any sense? Time can be fake sometimes. There's a bag slung over his shoulder. It's far too small to have anything useful. So probably a single change of clothes and a backup supply of something. Do you have any weapons? Do you? Well, yeah. I show him the sword that Mao gave me when I left, belted to my waist. Oh, right, that. Glad it's not lost forever, but really not for me. I have these. I remember those. Your name on the inside? What am I looking at? Monogrammed oh, I see. Okay, brass knuckles. Monogrammed engraving, yeah, MMA from Mura a couple of years back. Honestly, I'm impressed you kept them. Guess that's fair. They're actually useful, otherwise I might have given them up by now. He holds up his left hand to show me the crooked joint on his pointer finger. Snapped that right when I started. But once I got the hang of it, people stopped bothering me so much. Jesus! In a hurry? Oh, What? I thought I'd be last here. Ariel's gonna be late. I swung by the house. She was making an arrangement with our mercenary last I saw her. I side-eye his secrecy, but he's too busy side-eyeing Rianne to notice. Why the hurry? I'm scorched earth sort of person. What, slower? How much stuff are you making her carry? You know as well as I do that money only gets you places if you look like it. Uh-huh. Okay, we should go. We need to go. I pull my head down over my head to shadow my face. It's not much of a disguise, but it seems to do. We make it past the village gates without trouble. The streets are mostly empty this time of day, straggling people with wagons dotting the road until eventually they aren't, and we're all that we can see. So Eric looked so small and hungry that I invited him home, and Maman and Pari didn't mind. I think they enjoyed having a boy around again, and then he came for dinner the next night, and the night after that. And naturally, eventually... Hey! So what are we doing here? We're going to make Lord Cadet answer for what he's done, like we said. You got any skin in the game? They came for me. My parents held them off long enough for me to escape. They got taken. We never got ourselves private calls. What did you do? Mel and Terry weren't great at being quiet about their dislike of the war, or their dissatisfaction with Lord Cadet, or guess I finally caught up with them. Oh yeah, that'd do it. They never bothered us, but we weren't political. We? Leaving people behind? Nah. So, a lust for vengeance animates your bones then? Lashing out at everyone who does you wrong? Self above all else? That junk? No, that's not me. I'm just trying to keep people safe. Keep the country safe, even. Boring. Oh. The fall of her face is a work of art. I gotta talk to Abaroa. And there you found the middle ground. That's one way to phrase it. And then they find us. Who are we There's 5 of them, all on foot. A 6th straggler in the back drives a cart. One soldier looks down their nose at us, eyes roving head to toe in cautious assessment. They probably just want money. Mariel will sort it out. Mariel and Marius Belgard? I never. Marius. Indeed. Have Sir or Madam sent you in pursuit of us? No. In fact, we have alerted to your harboring a known fugitive by the name of Eric Terrison. So much for disguise. We appreciate your situation, but Terrison will be coming with us, as will you, for the moment. Put your weapons down. We don't want to fight. We don't need to. The straggler with the cart has caught up. Slung across the benches are the assortment of ropes and chains. Marius' hands fastens in the back of my shirt. Don't let them take us. His voice is a thin prayer. I can feel the shake of his fingers in the space around my skin. Rayanne is holding her hands carefully, fingertips curling into her palm. I can't tell what she's clutching. I ain't going down here. Not now. Not easily. Awaiting orders. We have to surrender. We're taking them down. We're taking them down! I scan all 5 soldiers, taking their armor and equipment. They've got blades strapped to their hips, but not much else. They aren't decorated enough to be official court forces. More likely, there's some local garrison jumping at an opportunity. They aren't expecting a fight. Major, fire. 3 left, plus the one with the wagon. The man who's pinned Rayanne is trying to shout orders. I can't see Rayanne's face, just a mess of hair and a jacket and dirt, but her pale hands reach up toward her attacker, one clawing at his throat, the other slapping at his cheek. And suddenly there are streaks of blood across the man's face, neck, and hair, and he gargles and chokes, falling away to the side. Oh, is she married? Major, that's enough. That will do. We will not start like this, Eric. I will not have it. I'm in charge. Yes, you are. But do you really think that means I'll just go along with anything you say? Oh, I guess that was it. Revolutions are messy. Dang. Romance is messier. Ooh. Yeah. So I got this on Steam. Ooh, there's a mailing list. Okay, so it's supposed to be coming out sometime in the next 3 months. Because on Steam it says Q2 of 2023. So I was really hoping that it didn't come out today and that it doesn't come out tomorrow, because tomorrow is the demo. It's like, I want to get paid before this comes out, you know? But that was really interesting. So it looks like it might be a really interesting story. I would check out the trailer, because the trailer makes it seem more comedic, almost. So hopefully we can get to that. This is just the demo, so there might be some changes to the prologue. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I gotta edit this so that I can watch more Owl House. Thank you for joining me as I played Amarantus by UB4Q. This demo is free to play on Steam and itch.io. If you would like to play it for yourself, check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, a follow, and ring that notification bell so you know when the new episode drops. Also, don't forget to check out the link to the completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else is on your mind. Let's keep the comments chill, so no hate or spoilers, as I'm not above removing those comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks, and I'll see you next time.